Hi, I'm Lisa Hostetler Brown, and this is Legally Speaking with LawyerLisa. Do you have to go to court? That's something a lot of people don't think about, but the way you have your plan set up and any legal documents that you've already done can really have an impact on your chances of having to go to court. Now, this might be court during your lifetime, or it might be court after you pass away when your family's all fighting. So let's talk a little bit about it and how you can prevent it. So the first type of court, this is really terrible. This is for people who didn't do any planning and now they're sick and their family can't access their finances. And what happens is if you have dementia, Alzheimer's, cognitive decline, you're unable to manage your financial affairs and you lose capacity and you don't have the financial durable power of attorney in place that you need to manage those finances, your agents, or what should be your agents, your family members, are not going to be able to get access to your bank accounts, your IRA, to sell your house, to pay for your care, whatever it is that you might need through the rest of your life. And this is a big problem for a lot of people because they don't have a power of attorney that allows their family to do all the things they need to do. So without that, that means that they have to file a lawsuit in the probate court in the county where you live, and they have to file that lawsuit against you and against every other immediate family member. So your spouse, your other children, and they're all named in a lawsuit. And basically what you have to do is go through this lengthy process, going through all of the rules that have to be followed in the front end, and then there might be a hearing at the end where the judge says who can be appointed to manage your financial affairs. Now, once appointed, it's not over. There's all kinds of paperwork you continuously have to do with the court. It's a very onerous process, and it's the kind of thing that is easily avoidable by proper estate planning. So if you don't have something in place and you're sitting there thinking, well, what if I get sick? Now is the time to get that done. The other kind of court you might have to go through is probate court. And this is for people who don't set up their assets to pass otherwise, like through a beneficiary designation, a payable on death provision, or joint accounts where maybe your spouse is the survivor and they keep the account, or when you later pass away, sometimes you're putting it in a trust so that your kids can get it. If you don't have that whole system set up for all of your assets to pass outside of court, then your family is going to have to go through probate court after you pass away. And I always tell people, sometimes it's fine, and sometimes it's really not fine, and we just really don't know. So if you want to avoid the potential for fighting, the potential for problems, getting your estate plan in order with very specific asset titling is very important. And if you haven't ever heard me say this before, this is an important note. If you have assets passing under your will, the will equals probate court when you pass away. So we don't like using a will if we're trying to avoid going to court. If you're not sure what to do next or how your assets should be structured, or maybe you just need a review of the plan you thought you had, please check out the QR code on the bottom of the screen or visit us at LawyerLisa.com to schedule a consultation so we can review your plan and make sure your family doesn't end up in court. I'm Lisa Hostetler Brown, and this is Legally Speaking with LawyerLisa.